Have you ever heard a love story so wild it sounds like a movie? This one starts in a place you'd least expect. Behind prison walls, meet Maxim, a man serving time, who found a glimmer of hope in the most modern way possible, through online dating. He connected with a woman named Galina. From her pictures, she was everything he could dream of: beautiful, charming, and sweet. Their connection was instant and intense. They'd spend hours talking, sharing their deepest thoughts and dreams for the future. For Maxim, locked away from the world, Galina was his lifeline, his promise of a better life once he was free. Their bond grew so strong that they decided they couldn't wait. Right there, while Maxim was still incarcerated, they got married. It was an unconventional ceremony, to say the least, but for them, it was the ultimate symbol of their commitment. Maxim counted down the days, not just to his freedom, but to finally starting his life with his beloved wife. Imagine the day of his release. The prison gates open, and he takes his first breath of free air in years. His heart is pounding, not just from the thrill of freedom, but with anticipation. He's about to see Galina, his wife, in person for the very first time. He pictures their first hug, their first kiss, the start of their forever. He rushes to their prearranged meeting spot, scanning the crowd for the face he's memorized from countless photos. And then he sees someone approaching, someone who looks vaguely familiar but different. As this person gets closer, a shocking, gut-wrenching realization dawns on Maxim. The person standing before him is not the woman from the pictures, it's a man. The man introduces himself as Galina. He explains that he was the one Maxim had been talking to all along, the one he had poured his heart out to, the one he had married. The photos? They weren't him. Everything Maxim believed, everything he had built his future around, was a lie. The woman he loved didn't exist. The world must have spun for Maxim in that moment. The hope that had carried him through his darkest days shattered into a million pieces. He was standing in front of a stranger who held the keys to his heart, a heart that was now completely broken by a devastating deception. How do you even begin to process something like that? Now here's where the story takes a turn you might expect, but it's so much more powerful than simple anger. Faced with this ultimate betrayal, Maxim had a choice. He could react with fury, lash out, and let the bitterness consume him. The old him, the one who ended up in prison, might have done just that. But the years of reflection, the hope Galina had given him, even a false hope, had changed him. He looked at the person in front of him, the architect of his heartbreak, and instead of violence, he chose something far more difficult. He chose to walk away. He realized that reacting with anger would only land him back where he started. It would mean the deception had truly won, that it had dragged him back into the darkness. Choosing peace, choosing to let go, was his true act of freedom. It was a testament to his own growth and his desire for a genuinely better life, a life free from the cycle of hurt and retaliation. This story isn't just about a shocking catfish. It's about the incredible power of self-control and the difficult but beautiful choice to rise above betrayal. Maxim's journey didn't end with the happy family he envisioned, but it did end with him as a changed man, one who found strength not in revenge, but in forgiveness, and the quiet dignity of walking his own path forward. It is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest victory is the one we win over our own worst impulses. What do you think you would have done in his situation? It's a tough question to even think about. Thanks so much for watching this incredible story with me. If you were moved by Maxim's journey, please hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories that make you think. See you in the next one.